Jennifer. Guess where we are? And I have a good feeling about today. I'm seeing those candlestick holders in the clear iridescent too. So the tall one is $19.99. And what was the short one? $16.99 for that one. And this is cool. This will light up in multicolor. That's kind of fun. And this is probably 10 inches tall. Ooh, and bling in two different versions. So we have the version with the ghost on it, and it is on a marble stand. That is $19.99. And then behind it, without the ghost, is also $19.99. Those are pretty. I like the one without the ghost, personally. We have these amazing boots here. These are $24.99. It's about 18 inches tall on these. Hopefully you can see the heel on them that way. And then we have this candelabra here. It will hold 5 candles. Got the skull on the front, and that is probably 1.5 feet tall. It's $34.99. And then guys, look what I found. I found the little back guy I was looking for. He is going to be $14.99, and TBD on if I'm going to get him or not. We got this candelabra here. We saw him last year, $12.99. In the silver, it'll hold 3 candles, and that is about 1 foot tall. For $24.99, they have the witch hat string light garland. Comes with 6 hats, and it's 8 feet long, and they all light up. $19.99, they have the spooky season garland here in all the pastel colors. That's felted garland. For $24.99, they have the 3-pack of the metal houses here. They are LED lit too, so that's nice. And I know they're about the size of my hand-ish, all of them. And for $19.99, we have this phantom here with the lantern. It looks like the lantern can hold a tea light, but it doesn't light up as part of the product. The light comes at the top of his head up here, and none of them are lighting up right now, so there's that. For $16.99, they have this trick or treat sign here, and it actually has some good weight to it. It's either resin or wood. $14.99, they have this tabletop piece here with the wood pumpkin and the beaded black cat. $35.99, they have this cake back from last year. This store has 4 of them right now, so that's kind of cool if anybody's looking for them. They're really nice, very well made. I don't do the whole bakery decor thing, so I'm going to leave those here for somebody else to enjoy. Some smaller felted garland here. $16.99 for the ghosts and pumpkins. And then this ghosts and pumpkins is also $16.99. They're both 6 feet long. And then this, I'm guessing this is the same, $16.99. And then they have the all ghosts version, same price. For $14.99, they have this one that just says Happy Halloween on it. And for $16.99, you have Frankenstein's monster, the ghost, the pumpkin, and the bat. For $19.99, you have the one with all the ghosts and the black and white felt balls on it. $34.99, we have the 3 copper cauldrons on the wrought iron holder here with the little bat on the top. $14.99, you have this plush 3-stack of pumpkins. It's about 14 inches tall. For $19.99, you have this ghosty garland here. That's really cute. For $19.99, you have this gold candy bowl here with the scorpions on it. That's kind of cool. Then also in scorpions, you have the hurricane candle piece here, and that's $19.99 for this one. For $29.99, you have the gold snake. I guess it's a type of a candelabra that you can put down the center of a table or something like that. And then they have these 2 black metal trays here. The bottom one is $24.99 and the smaller one is $14.99. I don't understand that kind of pricing. That's a kind of a huge jump between those two sizes, but that's what it is. For $14.99, we have the gold candlestick holders with the snake. And for $29.99, we have this little gingerbread house too. It lights up with the white light. Has all the little candies all around it. There's the roof with the bats on it. And it is just taller than my hand here for size reference. It's not a huge one. They also have some nice wicker hats here for $34.99 in the black and just the neutral color. And then for $34.99, Moonlight Manor came out with these headstones, and it does look like they light up. They're covered in moss, which is really cool. For $24.99, they have this serving dish here with the witch hat. They've seen that for the past couple of years there. I'm not going to take it down here, but if you're a Halloween hunter, you've seen this before in past years. So that's $24.99. For $34.99, we have this blinged out skull here. Got the witch hat on it and this little hat on it here. And it does light up as you saw there. It has the purple mask. And then we have the $24.99 witch here in black and pink. And for $16.99, we have this Let's Go Ghouls tabletop piece. Looks like those candle holders come in pink as well. So again, that's $16.99 for the shorter one. And then they have some pink garland here. So $16.99 seems to be the magic number for the garland. So we have that one there. And then this one back here. $14.99 for, actually that's not garland, these are just tabletop pieces, different little ghosties. For $19.99, we have these threesome here with the broom. We got the mummy, the ghost, and the cat dressed as a mummy. That is so cute. It's a little bit bigger. This is $24.99. Similar with the broom though, but it's just the three ghosts on that one. This little ghosty is going to be $14.99 here. We have this little mummy back here that is dressed as a little devil. $24.99 for this little guy. For $34.99, you have this taller ghosty stand. That bottom ghost alone is about 1.5 hands tall for me. So the whole thing is probably just shy of 3 feet tall. It's a good size and it does light up. And then we have this little cutie back here for $24.99. And then we saw this in other videos too, but we saw the medium and the small size of it. This is the large one. It's going to be $24.99. For $12.99, we have this little mummy here. It is about 1.5 hands tall on it. It is really cute, really cute. $16.99, we have this little felted mouse on a pumpkin. For $16.99, they have these kind of diorama type of pumpkins here with a little skelly and the tree on the inside. It lights up with the white light. It does have some glitter on the top, not much though. This one's a little different from what we just looked at. $24.99 for this one. And that's the roof. Has windows on the sides. Does have a spooky tree on it as well. For $24.99, you have this stack of pumpkins and ghosties over there. Those are cute. That's probably 2 feet tall about. And then we have this giant eyeball here. Okay, it's $34.99 and it does light up. Another witch for $24.99. This house is just the front of the house. It's $19.99, so it's flat there. It does not light up. Yeah, the pink ones do come in the 2 sizes there, but we haven't seen this yet. This is really cute. Happy Halloween on the bottom. This is $14.99 and it is by the Humane World for Animals. Adorable. For $16.99, we have this water globe here, and it does play music. It says curses, brews, and spells on the books, and it's the jack-o'-lantern with the witch hat with the black cat on top. It does have black glitter inside of it. And I think this is the first just plain pumpkin that I've seen this year. This is a felted pumpkin with the gold stem. It does have some good weight to it. The felting on it is really nice, definitely a higher quality than some of the other stores that we've seen. This is only $7.99. And then we're starting to see the metal treat buckets come in. So in the pink one, the large one is $24.99, and it says trick or treat. Let me pull this out because there's 3 sizes. The medium one also says trick or treat. It's $14.99. And the smallest one is $12.99, and it also says trick or treat. It's going to be the same pricing, but it comes in the off-white with the jack-o'-lantern cutouts too, and it has the 3 different sizes in there, and again the same pricing. And for $16.99 we have this little Frankenstein metal lantern here. It does come with a candle, or the faux candle in there, the LED candle in there, so it will light up. That is cute. I love the little bolts on the side in the silver. And I spotted a terracotta pumpkin here. This is definitely a dupe for Pottery Barn. This is probably a good 14 inches in diameter across and about 9 inches tall on the pumpkin. Then you add in the stem. It might be about 10-12 inches tall altogether. It's a good size. He's so cute. They got in the black skeleton here for $19.99, and that's probably about a 2.5 foot long skeleton. It's the same as the other little ones that we've seen, but they also got this one for $100 in black. Sorry, my throat is still killing me. We got the light up eyes on that one. And we've seen this at a few different HomeGoods now, so it looks like it's going to come in like the natural white bone color and in the black. Haven't seen any colors in this size skelly yet, but you know, I'll show you if we do. For $29.99 we have this water globe here in gold. So I want you to see there. I love that smoky look to it. $19.99, there's the headless horseman again with his pumpkin in his arm. $24.99. Here's another basket. Is that supposed to be a black cat? Because that is a interesting looking black cat for sure. But there you go. He's got a basket. And for $14.99 we have this little ghosty. For $99.99 we have this stack of 3 jack-o'-lanterns here. This is definitely more than 3 feet tall, maybe 3.5 feet tall. And then some of those cutout pieces that you can put your face in for pictures. These are all $34.99. So you have the Dracula one, the mummy, Frankenstein's monster, and the witch. The groundbreaker is $159.99. The broom is $24.99. The giant skelly here is $299.99. The giant eyeball is $129.99. And then we have this big mirror here. Let me get the price. $99.99 for this mirror. That's a good size piece. Gold bench is $169.99. For $99.99 we have this light up piece here. It says Tomb Sweet Tomb. Wait, does it light up? Am I making assumptions? I don't know that it lights up. Oh yeah, it does. His eyes light up here. I don't know that the tomb will light up though, but his eyes will light up. For $24.99, we haven't seen this one yet. This looks like a cauldron down here. It says open all night, witch's brew cider cauldron. Has the witch hat on the top with a chimney there. That's really nice. Hello, Joanna Parker. Long time no see. These salt and pepper shakers are $9.99. And yes, they're going in the cart because Joanna Parker. $16.99. We have Snoopy on the giant pumpkin here canister. Let me see, how tall is it? I can put my whole hand around it, so if that helps at all. And for $24.99 we have this little ghosty here by Blue Sky. I know we've seen that one before, but same company is this one. This is $5.99. This is just classic Halloween. Love the image on this. $6.99 we have this one that says Let's Bougie with the little bats on it. And on the other side, it has a dancing skeleton. For $4.99, they are bringing in their spatula cookie cutter sets here. So we have the ones with the skull and the hearts, and then the cauldron and the moon, and the ghost. Those are really cute. $24.99 for any of those. Also have it in the pink ghost. And some more hand towels, $12.99. These do have like a gold glitter detail to them. And it's a pack of 3, 2 patterns and a solid black. And you have these little doggies here, $12.99. 2 of the patterns and a striped black or goodness, speak Jennifer, black towel with the white plaid on it. At $14.99 we have the Peanuts gang here in little picture frames. So you get 2 of the patterned ones and a solid orange. And then this one is super cute with the little ghosties with their mug of hot brew and all the lattes and books there. So you get 2 of those. Oh wait, never mind. You get one like that, one like that, and then a solid pumpkin orange one, and those are $12.99. Also $12.99 you get the spooky beverage towel, so you get 2 of those and a black and white striped one. And $12.99 you get 2 of these with a black and white plaid one. $12.99 you get 2 of this pattern. And what's the middle one? The middle one is a Halloween plaid. And $12.99 you get 2 of this one with the haunted house and the ghosts, and this like small checked black and white one. For $39.99 we have Frankenstein monster and the bride, like the whole doll here. So we got her, and there's Frankenstein's monster. They're cute. They're probably 1.5 feet or so tall on those. They're really soft. And for $24.99 we have the ghostie enjoying the espresso martini. For $59.99 we have the large kind of full-size pink skelly pillow. For $29.99 we have the faux fur blanket in the white with the pink skulls, and this is going to be a 50 by 70. $24.99 you have this lumbar pillow here with the glitter thread on the witch hats. That's really nice. And then for $29.99 you have the pumpkin spice latte couple, again with the glitter thread on the bow tie and the hat. This is very precariously placed here. This is $29.99 and it's the cats. It's slightly larger than the dog pillow here, you can see. Size comparison between the two, but lumbar shaped as well. And a quick shout out to the little girl who was just looking at him, because I totally missed Frank. How do you miss a full-size Frankenstein monster pillow? But I did. $49.99 for him. There he is. Now we're seeing that candelabra in that darker silver, aged silver look at $12.99 for this. Again, hopefully that gives you a sense of size here. It's about a foot to 13 or so inches tall, and I think we saw him before too, but we did not see this little ghostie. This little ghostie doesn't have a price. Hang on. It's going to be $19.99 for that one. Cauldron is $14.99. You can kind of see I can hold it with my whole hand. It does have the gold snake wrapped around it. I have these 2 tabletop decor pieces here for $12.99. And we have these 2 little ghosty friends here. They're both iridescent. He's $19.99. He's $12.99. You can see there is a size difference, and they both do light up in the white light. For $19.99 we have the board skeleton with glasses and a witch hat reading a book. And we saw the ghost before, but this is the hand carved wood pumpkin here, and this is going to be about a hand across and about a hand and a half that way. And for $16.99 we have the silver mirror. We saw the white one with the gold the other day, so now we're seeing it in the silver, and this one does have a touch of glitter on it. Putting carts right in front of me, so what do you do when they put a cart in front of you? You look at it. So they brought out these little cakes. They're $12.99. So we have the candy corn one, the one that kind of looks like a mummy, and dig it out here, the one that looks like a spider web. So we got the mummy, the spider web, and the candy corn. For $12.99 they're bringing out the pink little melamine bowls here. We saw them in the off-white before, so now they have them in the pink. Bringing out a bunch of little pads of paper and pens on them. These look like they are about $6 each. Little shapes and things too. Yeah, $6 for those. And for $14.99, we have this little tabletop piece here. It's about 1.5 hands tall. It is ceramic and it doesn't light up. That's just painted black there. For $5.99, they have this little wood block ghosty here. For $7.99, they have this tabletop piece that says Trick or Treat. For $6.99, they have this tabletop piece that says That's the Spirit. $14.99, they have this skull with the mask on it in gold, and it does light up. For $16.99, they have this 3 skulls with a candle. It does light up. You can see it's pretty faint though. Maybe it's just the try me button that's being faint, but and the candle, it lights up at the top, and you can see it in the eyes too, but it does look kind of faint. And then right next to it, they have this really cute vase with the faux black flowers. It's going to be $24.99. It's about 2 feet tall there. It's really pretty though. For $9.99, they have this cute little countdown here. The blocks are loose. They're just attached by the ribbon here. They're not wrapped in any way, shape, or form. So just be careful when you're selecting yours that you get all 3 pieces, the 2 blocks and the holder. It has started in the checkout aisle. So we have this version of the Headless Horseman. It kind of has that greenish look to it, and the cape is blue. And let's see, the price is still $19.99, and that little jack-o'-lantern will light up. If I'm skipping things, it's because I've already showed them to you in another video. These are $12.99 for this. That is cute. Does light up. Does it have a try me? It does. Let's see. Is it working? No, it's not working. That is cute though, isn't it? I like that. These little pumpkin guys are $7.99 each. They are by the brand Ghoulish. They have the little candy corns here, so this one's much more pastel. This is more of your classic colors. There's one that has a little ghost face on it that I am in search of, so wish me luck that I can find that soon. For $14.99, we have these cat salt and pepper shakers here, and they are the Dia de los Muertos. They're by Blue Sky. And this little kitty is back again for another year. It's $14.99. I know she is highly sought out every year, so if you're on the hunt for her again, she's hitting stores now, so keep your eyes out. This little mummy is cute. He is ceramic, very breakable, $12.99. And there's a hand test for you. And then here's the other one that we've seen in years past. This one is going to be $14.99, equally cute. For $14.99, we have this little tabletop piece here with the pink ghosties and the orange boo. And then this 3 characters here, the little ghosties, are $14.99. And then we have that boo sign in all pink here. It will be the same price. And then we have these 3 here that say Out of This World, $14.99 for those. And then these little pumpkins here, Speak No Evil, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, $14.99. And then I want to get behind them. They have these salt and pepper shakers as well, $14.99. And then we're seeing the 36-inch flocked skeleton for $19.99 in the flocked orange. And just, I don't know if I showed you how they light up, but it's the eyes. Now we saw this guy before. This is larger than the one we just looked at. This is $14.99, but look, his friend is here. This is the one I wanted to get. In the smaller one, I didn't know it came in the bigger one. Also $14.99. Now I have to think about it. Oh boy. Here's the 2 sizes for comparison. I was looking for the ghosty and the small one, not knowing it came in the big one. So that's what I need to consider here. The Frankenstein monster version of the ghost. This is not iridescent. It's just a flat lime green, $9.99, and it does light up. For $12.99, we have this little mousey here with the dangly legs. And for $14.99, here is another basket here. This time this is the Frankenstein monster version. For $24.99, we have this gold skull here with the vines and the butterflies and the flowers. And this is metal. You can hear that. $24.99 for that. It does, the whole bottom is open, so you can put a tea light in there or some fairy lights too. And then the hand test, it's about a hand and a half tall there. Just kind of your normal size skull, I guess. That's a very strange phrase to say. Okay, they just put out another cart in front of me. So what do we do when they put a cart in front of you? You look at it. So we got this giant pumpkin up here, $34.99 with the grumpy face on it. It is massive. It's 2 hands tall just on the face and then the stem. We already saw the wicker hats in another area. $14.99 for the squishy pillow here. It's a nice burgundy, and it is definitely a full hand size tall, and then the stem on top of it in the gold. They're bringing out a whole bunch of shiny bright here. So okay, that's the pumpkin one that we already saw. And yeah, it's just the ones with the jack-o'-lanterns that we already saw. Those are going to be $29.99. And then the headless horseman, we've seen those as well. This one looks a little taller than the one that we saw before. $16.99 for those. So the pricing's kind of all over the place on some of these. $34.99 for this gingerbread house. 2-story house here. And that is going to light up. And then we have this wicker ghost. We've seen this in years past. I believe this is a Pottery Barn dupe. $12.99 for that one. And that is about a hand and a half tall. About a hand and a half wide as well. So like a foot tall. At the base, it's probably a foot wide. And they have some plush dolls. They got the Wednesday doll and the Skelly that we've seen before. The orange witch we've seen before. And then they have the snake mirrors. So they had these out last year. Looks like it's a round mirror. Let me see if I can get a price. And it's in silver. The snake mirror is going to be $30. And it is, the mirror itself is probably about 14 inches across. And then the snake frame around it will make it a bit larger than that. And then they have the silver candelabra. This is the smaller one. You can see it has a bat on the top here, bats on the base. Can't get to the price, I'm sure it's on the bottom. And then those metal cutout pumpkins that we saw earlier in the pink and the off-white. They have it in the black with the jack-o'-lantern face cut out, and it's going to come in the 3 sizes. It'll be the same prices as what I told you earlier. And for $14.99, we have these little ghost dogs here. That's probably maybe 7 inches tall, maybe 5 and 7, I think. And in case I didn't say it, this has a green tinge to it, so it is going to be glowing in the dark for you as well. And the eyes do light up. Let's see if we can try. There's a lot fewer people out right now, so there we go.